say that 3 is the magic number, but not in this case. I'm going to do a three-way choose your fate reading. So if you're stuck between multiple options, either stay, go that way, or I've got this, then we're going to unpick it. I'm going to, because on my link tree, what I've done is I've actually combined, I'm going to see how it goes, but I've combined the different readings into price banding. So I'm probably going to put this in the £35 one, just to give people an extra option. So I should say, don't make any choices off this. This is a collective reading. Okay, so just because you found it doesn't necessarily mean it's for you. Get a personalised one. Okay, so if I put this on, which I probably will, it's going to be in the £35 section. Okay, choose your fate reading. Right, so get choice A clearly in your mind for me, please. In your mind. To sleep. Get choice A clearly in your mind for me, please. Right. If you can't make yourself laugh, then you know what are you going to do? Right. So choice A. Let's have a look. Right. Oh no. Ace of Swords in the reverse. 10 of Cups in the reverse. 7 of Wands in the reverse. Right, so swords are where we think words we use. Ace is bringing in new energy, not starting something new. So this is about going long term. I need to change my mindset. I need to change my communication skills. Not doing that. That could be a good thing if you're not changing the mindset. 10 of Cups in the reverse. Cups, water, emotions, 10's completion cards. I call this Happy Families card. Couple arm in arm. Kiddies dancing under the rainbow. Talk about wish fulfillment on an emotional level. It's in the reverse position. Okay, hold fire. 7 of Wands in the reverse, Wands fire action. So it's about standing your ground. You're the chap on top of the hill here fighting off the 6 of the Wands or staves. It can sometimes indicate a bit of a surprise attack. Okay, so Chappie here likes to sleep naked. The village idiots off screen have come out to get him for whatever reason. So in his haste, he's chucked on what he can. He's got a boot on, a shoe on, and he's missing his belt. Upright position, standing his ground, coming out on top. Reverse position, backing down. Now, if we incorporate the slight surprise attack element to it, then it can be the fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me card. So we'll see, but it could be good that you're backing down to something, right? 2 of Cups in the reverse. Oh dear. Queen of Swords, right? So Cups, water, emotions. Okay, this is my favourite card. I'm a Taurus, I'm ruled by Venus. I love love. This divine counterparts card, they're getting married. It's in the reverse position. Fallout, friction, possibly even separation. Queen of Swords, swords are where we think words we use. Queen's feminine energy. Court cards can be an energy within ourselves, can be the energy of somebody else around us. I'm going to say this is you, the collective, and you're going to step into Queen of Swords energy, taking control on the mental level, analysing the situation, using your pattern recognition, etc. Okay, not being afraid to say your piece when the time is right. Overall outcome card, 5 of Swords. So you're the figure in the foreground, 2 figures that laid their swords down, walking away. Generally talks about a difference of idea, direction, opinion, etc., and who's going to come out on top. Now, I don't want to say it's taking control on a mental level as such. I feel like this is about you articulating yourself to somebody so that they can kind of see your point of view, right? Obstacles or blockages. 4 of Cups in the reverse, Cups, water, emotions. You're the figure under the tree, stone at 3 cups, stuck, bored, jaded, fed up, cloud, handcuffed, no opportunities. Upright position, stuck there, can't see the wood for the trees. Reverse position, still in it, seeing there's other options out there. Right, hold fire on that one, removing any blockages. 3 of Cups in the reverse. Cups, water, emotions, upright position. I call this the celebration card. Well, it is a celebration card. I call it the sisterhood card, sorry. 3 ladies dance around with cups in the air. That could be actual sisters, female friends, friends with higher feminine energies. Witchcraft terms talk about coven power of 3. Reverse position, it tends to be when the support's taken a step back. It could indicate a little bit of bad juju. Right, so as it stands, what it feels like is that if you go for this choice, you're not changing your mindset, and I do feel like there's a fear that it's not gonna lead to your happy ever after, your 10 of Cups. So you start to back down, and it's going to cause some fallout and friction. Okay. However, you're going to take control on a mental level, or somebody, Queen of Swords could be somebody else kind of telling you how it is to steady the ship. What I feel like here is that you're being advised to not look at other options. I could be wrong because we're going to cross-reference it now with the other choices. Okay, so hold fire on that one. The Three of Cups there in the reverse. The only way I can really go with it is that by making this choice, it's going to cause some jealousy. It's going to cause some, like I say, some kind of maybe potentially black magic being put on you. I don't know, but yeah, let's go for choice B. Choice B, please. Right, so that should be mixed enough. Right, uno. Two of Pentacles. Thus, Chariot. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Right, okay, so Pentacles, Earth, money, finance, non-financial wealth. That's what we're investing our time, efforts, and energy in. Now, there's three ways we can go with this card. Can talk about things being a bit chaotic, but keeping focus. Don't really want to go there. Way two is kind of going. Yeah. What it feels like is, it feels like this choice is going to cause a little bit of like still feeling like you're juggling on a financial level. Okay. We then got the Chariot card. So the Chariot card for me talks about the energy around us or questions of should I do it, is the time right? If it's should I do it, is the time right, the Chariot's going yes, go for it. If not, we're riding the Chariot, we're going forth, we're going full force forwards. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, ten's completion cards. Generally call this the retirement card because it's coins. It's when we put a lot of effort in something, we get to the end, we get to enjoy the fruits of our labour. Reverse position, realizing we put a lot of effort in, it's not going to go the way we want to. The other way we can go is vulnerability. So if you start with the dogs at the bottom, got the people behind the castle walls, they're feeling safe and secure. It's in the reverse position, so it could indicate a sense of insecurity. Eight of Pentacles, King of Wands in the reverse position. So we call this guy the apprentice. You're the chap on the bench there banging away at the pentacles. He knows he's not a master of his skill yet, but he's happy to go through that process. I've just had really bad deja vu. Oh, right. Anyway, yeah, working away at something, but that's going to trigger King of Wands in the reverse. Wands fire action, King's masculine energy. Can be a man, woman, somebody non-binary. King of Wands is in his toxic masculine energy, and that can range from somebody who doesn't want to change up to the nasty stuff. Anger, aggression, oppression, suppression, abuse, lust, power, greed. Overall outcome card. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Nine's reflection cards. You're the lady in the garden there looking over the fruits or flowers finally come to bloom. Before she harvests them at 10, she's looking back at all that hard work and effort she's put in. Now, this card for me is often when stuff hasn't gone right, which I don't think it will be if you choose this option. And looking back and going, do you know what? I turned up, I showed up, I put the effort in. If other people can't see that, F them sideways, they can watch me rise. Reverse position, is there any more I can do? Right? Obstacles or blockages. Nine of Wands, Wands fire action, Nine's reflection card. So we call this guy the Wounded Warrior. You're the chap there, a bit hard to see on this deck, but bandage on the head, one on each arm. Going through the ringer and just, yeah, what it feels like is, because that would normally be a good thing, but it feels like if you go for choice B, there's going to be continued kind of setback after setback after setback. And it's because there's a toxic masculine energy, King of Wands, knocking about. I don't feel it could be a person. It feels more like an energy, to be honest with you. Removing any blockages. Eight of Swords. Swords are where we think words we use. So you're the lady there, bound and blindfolded, just about noticed. Can't see her arms. Can't see her arms because behind her back, shot onto the rope, shot onto the rope. She doesn't want to take the blindfold off. This choice, this path isn't right. Okay, it's just going to lead to more stagnation. Okay, so what I'm going to remove this deck because that's 100% not the right path. It's almost like with that Nine of Wands Wounded Warrior energy there, it's a little bit like, you know, I'm getting that Chumbawamba song. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Like I say, you know, continuing to rise after defeat is a good thing, but sometimes if we're not in the right environment, the right energy, and we continue to keep doing that, well, you're just keeping yourself stagnated. So let's go on to option 3. Right, so we've got Empress, Queen of Cups in the reverse. Let's see what else wants to come out. Star card in the reverse. Right, so the Empress is what we call the divine feminine. She's like the Queens, but she's combined. She knows her worth and value. She doesn't chase your tracks. You want this, you come and get it. But you turn up right. No pages, no knights. Upright kings often might do, provided it can step up into Emperor mode. Right, hold fire on that one, because we then got the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Cups, water emotions, Queen's feminine energy again. So emotionally upset. Star card in the reverse. So star card talks about hopes, dreams, aspirations, wish fulfillment, wishing on a bigger star. Reverse position, feeling like that's evaporating. Now, as always with that star card in the reverse, it's not to say that your star card is going anywhere, but it's like you feel like it is. Okay. Strength in the reverse. King of Wands. So, strength card, it can talk about releasing some pride. It can talk about losing some strength. We then got King of Wands. King's masculine energy. King of Wands is in his masculine power. Good ruler, good leader, not afraid of fight, not afraid of change. Overall outcome card. Sun card. Right, so the Sun card's the most positive card in the deck. It means the birth of something new, okay? I might get some clarifiers on this because I'm a little bit confused why that is up and down, up and down, up and down. Yeah, right. Obstacles or blockages. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Wands fire action. Ace is bringing in new energy, not starting something new. So this is about going right long term. Who am I? What do I want? Where am I going? Not doing that. Removing any blockages. Six of Pentacles. Okay, so this talks about either financial or energetic balance. Okay, so what it's got an air of, right, is... Let me get a clarifier on that, on each spread. Because I just want to be sure. Can we get a clarifier for that Sun? I know it's the Sun card, but... It's got a little bit of an air of Emperor. Right, so Divine Masculine. Right, so let's get to clarify for spread A. It's got a little bit of an air of that this Lovers in the reverse. Right, fallout, friction, separation. Yeah, I was going to say potentially it's got a little bit of an air of getting to the same point but going about it a different way. I'm not sure now with those cards coming out. Right, so I'm going to say option C is the best option here, because I feel like what you're doing is you'd be kind of stepping up into Empress mode. Okay, going into Empress mode, it would be a little bit upsetting. It's gonna kind of make you feel a little bit emotional about making that choice, and I think that you are going to doubt, am I ever going to get my star card out of this situation? However, I feel like at the point where you go, I don't know if I've got the strength to do that, I think somebody else is going to step up into their King of Wands energy. They're going to take control of the situation, and that's then going to activate the Sun card, and then that's going to give this person the ability to step up into the Divine Masculine, the Emperor, and then you've got the Emperor and Empress. So yeah, choice C for me. Okay, so don't be afraid to pop in the comments which path you'd go for. Yeah, if you want one of those, like I say, I'm thinking I'm going to put it in the £35 section on my link tree. Don't forget to subscribe and get involved. So there you go. Good luck. Ta-ta.